And this morning, as we look at Philippians chapter 3, verses 13 and 14, the Apostle Paul seems to be talking about a part of his past. And for a lot of us, when we look at these verses, we think about the negative part of our life that we would like to forget as we press on towards the Lord. But I want to bring to you a word this morning that the Apostle Paul seems to be talking about that sometimes we don't recognize. In Philippians chapter 3 and verse 13 and 14, listen to what the Apostle Paul says. Brethren, I count not myself to have arrived, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind, and reaching forth unto those things which are before. I press towards the mark for the prize of the high calling of God in Christ Jesus. Now, we always seem to use that verse when we are talking about past mistakes and past failures. And it's true, we can use that verse. Paul says, I've forgotten those things in my life because I want to focus on what's ahead of me. I want to focus on the future. And I want to use those things in my life when it's necessary to further the gospel and talk about the grace of God and the forgiveness of God. But he also is talking about something that we need to be mindful of in our own lives, especially those of us who may be getting a little older. He said, I have also got to forget those past accomplishments, in that I can't continue to rest on what I've done. I need to continue doing for the Lord. See, there's too many times when we reach a plateau in our life, whether it be at work, whether it be in society, or whether it be in our spiritual walk, or whether it be our work in the church. When we become content to want to just rest on what we've done in the past and not work and do the things we need to do now. See, the Apostle Paul marks in his writings and in his epistles that he had accomplished a lot for the Lord. But he says, I need to think about forgetting those things because today is a new day. Today is something to do something different for the Lord, something new for the Lord. Because my goal in life is not to reach a certain point and say I've done enough. My goal in life is to finish strong, to continue to work for the Lord, to continue to strive for those things that He desires in my life. I want to grow every day closer to the Lord. I don't ever want to reach a point in my life where I think I'm close enough to God, or I've done enough for the Lord, or I've done enough in my personal life that I can just sit back and coast through life. I have a saying in my life that kind of continues to drive me. And one of the things that the Lord gives me to say sometimes is that I would much rather burn out than rust out. I would rather end my life running for the Lord and serving the Lord than to just sit down on God and wait until my life is over. So maybe today you've come to a place in your life where you've become complacent, stagnant. You really don't feel like you're doing near the things for God that you once did. Perhaps the passion for the Lord is still there, and the love for the Lord is still there. But let's be honest, how easy is it to just get into a pattern where we just continually do nothing? I'll get around to it. I'll do that later. And the next thing you know, so much time has gone by. So today I pray a spirit of passion, desire, and determination that you would press towards the mark of the high calling of God in Christ Jesus. Forget those past mistakes, but also don't rest on those past accomplishments. Do something today for the Lord. This is a different season. It's a different time. You can't bring past fruit into this season. You must produce new fruit today. So I speak that blessing over you this morning, that you take a little time to spend a little time with Jesus and say, Lord, what do I need to be doing in this season? At my age, at my time in life, what is it that would bring you glory and keep me productive for you? Be blessed. Be safe and be strong in the Lord, for He has a mighty work still ahead of you. We say often that the best is yet to come for the Lord. I don't believe God's given up on you, and I don't believe you've seen the best out of you yet. There is more in you than is coming out of you right now. So work for the Lord. Work in life. Do your best work now and see what God does with it.